Welcome back to the Stitch with Love Knitting and Crochet podcast. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Shannon, and if you're not new, thank you for coming back. I'm happy to have you here. I am a knitter and a crocheter who currently lives in Palmerston North in New Zealand. I live with my cat Ash and my husband John. So this is technically a day late, but it's Labour weekend, so I guess doesn't really matter too much. Today is Monday, can't remember what day it is, 24th I think of October. Check my calendar. Yes, Monday the 24th of October, which is Labour Day here in New Zealand, so I'm not at work. I have the day off, which is exciting. But John, however, he works in retail, so he's at work today, so he doesn't have the day off. But oh well, I do. So I'm spending some time cleaning the house and working on some projects, which I'm going to talk to you about today. I'm onto it. I'm onto it this week. So we'll start off with finished objects, which I do have one. Find the right way round. I have woven in the ends, but I haven't blocked it yet, so I haven't cut the ends. I'll cut the ends once I've blocked it. But this is my dust and clay shawl. I finished this I-cord bind off that just kind of went on forever. I don't know how many stitches. It was like 500 stitches. I split with this and the MKAL. I-cord bind off is just everywhere. Like, I can't get away from the I-cord. But then I kind of knew with the MKAL there might be I-cord because last year was I-cord and the year before that was I-cord, so to be expected. But anyway, talking about this is my dust and clay shawl. It's knit in one skein of 4-ply and one skein of mohair. So both of these are Mamawooling yarns. I got these in her Castle in Canada last year. This first colour here is Hush on, I think it's Hush, pretty sure, on Fab 4-ply. You can hear the speedway. Sorry about that. My window's open because it's quite nice, and if I close the window, one, it gets too hot, and two, the cat then needs me to open the door every 5 seconds, and I don't really want to do that. And then the mohair is Gossamer, which is this lovely pink colour. Don't know if you can see that. It's got lovely lace, which will probably open up a lot more when I block it. But yeah, it is off the needles. It's done. It just needs to be blocked. So finished object, which I haven't had a finished object in ages, so it does feel really good. And it's a nice lightweight shawl, which is great for spring, which is what we're in right now. It's actually quite warm today. It's been quite warm all weekend. It's been 18 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I have no idea. So yeah, finished object, this. Then I have a kind of hoe half object, in the sense of I just did a kitchen at the toe, which for some reason has taken me 3 days and I still haven't done it. But I have a sock, one singular shorty sock, and I just lost the stitch markers. I don't know where the other one went. Oh, the other one is on the other side. Okay, I didn't realise I had a stitch marker there. So this is my sock. So I just need a kitchen at the toe. It's a shorty, very much a shorty, and I basically just followed the Crazy Sock Lady's vanilla sock pattern on Magic Loop, and then just changed the amount of rows that I did, basically. This yarn is Dyestock 54. She's based in the South Island here in New Zealand, and I picked this colourway up at Capital Fibre Fest earlier in the year, and I can't remember what it's called. Do I have it? No, I don't. That's a different yarn. Lost my stitch marker again. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess. Speaking of stitch markers, this here is also by Mamawooling. So yeah, put that back on my needle and put that back in my bag. The bag is one of the Japanese knot bags. I got this from Knit Bits at Capital Fibre Fest. Oh, my glasses keep falling down. Can I do it without them? I don't know. Will my vision go weird? If they keep falling down, I might have to. I got this at Capital Fibre Fest last year. So 2021. Can't even remember what year we're in. That's a good start. Now, most of my progress this week has been on the MKAL, but I'm going to do that last week. I didn't show it because I thought that I would just be giving away spoilers, but I think what I might do this week is I think I am going to show it, but I'm going to show it towards the end, and if I remember, I'm going to put a timestamp in the description. Hopefully I remember to do that. I will say as well when I'm about to show it. But before we get into that, attached to things, this bag here, I can't remember who it's from. It's from Little Black Hen. I bought this at Te Manawa Fibre Fest a few weeks ago here in Palmy. And I have a love note that I'm knitting for my niece. I'm using Stylecraft oh my gosh, and I'm attached. Sorry guys, I am a mess. Stylecraft, there we go, Special DK, in Parma Violet. I picked this up from Wool Warehouse ages ago. But it's machine washable, so if my sister-in-law chucks it in the wash, probably won't be the end of the world. Not ideal, I'd rather she didn't, but knowing her, she probably will. But we almost have the sleeves done, and then it's just the top bit here with this provisional cast on. Where my little teacup is where I was last week. So I've not done heaps, but I've done a fair bit. It looks like a lot, but because it's on such big needles, I think this is like an hour's work in a week, which sounds like a lot, but I knit a lot during the week because I do split shifts. So compared to how much I normally knit in a week, that's not very much. But yes, that is how much I did. I'm using 6mm needles, and yeah, we're almost done. It looks a little bit scared. I got gauge, but a little bit scared because it looks huge right now. But I'm wondering if it will come in a bit when I do the top. It's been a little while since I knit mine, which I knit last year. So hopefully, because that looks huge. Like, what? It's meant to fit a 10-year-old. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that one. Put that back in there. Hopefully it fits because it's meant to be a Christmas present. Oh my gosh, my glasses are annoying. Slip down my face. And then I have another sweater. This one is for me. This bag is also by Knit Bits, and I picked this up at Capital Fibre Fest last year as well. And this is my Kiri by, I had a look and now I can't remember. I even looked it up on Ravelry and I can't remember who it's by. It's terrible. But it's a brioche top sweater. So this top section here is all brioche. And then I've got one sleeve with the ends poking out and the body. And then I've got the sleeve. Now, my little teapot is where I was last week, and this is how much I've done. So like this, like 10 centimeters maybe. But as I said, I've been mostly focusing on the MKAL, which I'll get to later, so yeah. But I have really enjoyed knitting this, and I think it'll be really comfy for like the winter next year. I'm going back to uni as well, so I won't be wearing my work uniform as often, so it'll be nice having some warm woolens to wear to class, because I've got a couple of days where I'm in class pretty much all day. So it'll be nice to have something like this. These yarns are both by Mamawooling. The main colour is Secret Garden, and I can't remember what the contrast is. It's all wrapped up, but this is my contrast colour. I can't remember what it's called. It's terrible. My memory is horrendous at the moment, but that's okay. So yeah, this is my Kiri. It's almost, that was my neighbour. It's almost done, but I just just the sleeve. But I'm just working away at my own pace with this. I think my neighbours are outside. Okay, I'm going to take my glasses off because this is getting annoying, and I keep having to push them up, and that's probably really irritating. Right. So I think I'm gonna. Okay, I went. I think I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Normally, I'd show all of my works in progress together, but I want to do the MKAL at the end. So I'm going to do acquisitions, and then I'll do MKAL after. So there's some acquisitions that I picked up from Fiberfest last, I don't know when it was, early this month. It was the 2nd of October, so a couple weeks ago. And I didn't show them last week, and so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to show them this week. And then I have a couple of yarn clubs from Sarah at Mamawooling that I want to show you. So first thing is this sock set. I picked this up from Fiberfest. This is Dyestock Yarns, and this is Merino 4-ply high twist sock set, 100% superwash merino. Colorway is unique sock number H. So just thought that was really pretty. Only thing I don't know why I didn't realize this at the time, but it doesn't have nylon in it, so that'll be interesting because I've never knit 100% merino socks before. It is high twist, which will probably help, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. And then I have another, we're tangled. Another sock set. So I got quite a few, picked up quite a bit from Rainy Day Yarn, who is a local dyer to me. She is not too far from me actually. This is her vintage caramel sock set. On her special sock base, 85% superwash extra fine merino. That's a lot of words. 15% nylon. And I just thought these colours were super fun. And then another sock set from her. This is Rainy Day Yarn again. New Zealand everyday sock, 80% merino, 20% nylon machine wash. Colorway is Blueberry Season. Get the tag out of the way. My gosh. You can tell I haven't done this for a while, eh? It's just so pretty. Rainy Day Yarn again. This is Fallen Petals Bio Sock, 85% super fine merino, 15% biodegradable nylon. Colorway is just so pretty. Purples and greens, the grey base, and don't know if I can show you, but the strand just looks so squishy and nice, and it feels really soft. Rainy day yarn again. This is Pink Frost Special Tea Base, 85% superwash extra fine merino, 15% nylon, high twist. It's just such a fun colour. Probably makes such fun socks. And the last thing I got from her, this is super fun. This is called Shenanigans, which is really funny because in high school, that was my nickname. So we had a small group of friends. It was me, my best friend at the time, and a group of guys. And my nickname was Shenanigans. And so I just thought that was funny. But I also like the colour. So this is on Bio Sock as well. And it's, yeah, Shenanigans. Such a happy colourway. So that's what I picked up from Fiberfest, plus my liquor needles and project bags. And then I have got some clubs here. One of them I got this week. One of them I got a little while ago. So these are both from Sarah of Mamawooling. This is the September club. Look how gorgeous this is. Oh my gosh. I love her clubs. And then you get a little progress keeper. It's just so pretty. This is on plush fingering, I believe. Yep. Plush fingering, 85% extra fine merino, 15% nylon superwash. And then this month's really down my alley. I'm so excited. This is the October club. How beautiful is this? Look at the speckled skein. And you get little stitch marker with that, with an owl on it. I don't know if you can see because of the bow. This is on plush fingering as well, so same base. What do you think? Is he backwards? Yeah, he's backwards. But yeah, got super excited when this arrived. These colours are just, oh, they're beautiful. Makes me so happy. So I am going to now show my MKAL and talk about the MKAL. So if you want to skip that bit, then I'm going to do that now. Yeah, I'll do that now because there isn't so much life stuff this week. So yeah, if you want to go past that, and you're not interested in any life stuff, thank you for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time. If you do want to stick around for live stuff but don't want spoilers, I'll try and remember to put a timestamp below, and I'll also tell you when you can look back. If you don't mind about spoilers, feel free to keep looking. So this is your warning. You should have gone now if you don't want spoilers. I'm up to halfway through clue 3. So if you're not at that point, you don't want spoilers, now's your time. Cool. Oh my gosh. The first project I used my liquor needles on, so I'm using my liquors. Let's see if I can do this without. I admit, like, it looks cool, but also I'm really confused as to what's going on right now. I don't know if anyone else is feeling that. But this is what I've got. So I'm doing these weird, I don't know what this is. I don't know what it's going to be. And I'm seriously confused. I mean, I guess that's part of the mystery, isn't it? But it's so long and it's not done yet. And it just doesn't seem to be attached to anything. And I'm so confused. I don't know. I've had so many times where I've just had what is going on thoughts with this. Like, this first section, I was like, I don't even know what this is. Like, it looks cool, but I don't know what it is. And then the second section, I was like, oh yeah, it makes sense. Like, I can see. And third clue, I was like, I don't even know. I don't know what's happening. But it's fun. It is fun. So, I don't have my other yarns here. That was silly. This is a kit by Mamawooling. And the colourways, my main colour is Comfort, which is this pink colour here. My contrast is this creamy colour here. It's hard to see, it's actually got speckles. Don't know if you can tell. It does actually have light speckling. It's called Sugar. And I can't remember what this one's called. This is my accent colour. I can't remember what it's called for the life of me. Tiger's Eye, I think? Pretty sure it's Tiger's Eye. But yeah, all on plush fingering, which is my favourite base of Sarah's. And yeah, so this is what it looks like. It kind of looks a little bit Halloween-y, which is cool, because October. I don't really celebrate Halloween, but still, it's cool. I'm having a lot of fun on it. I'm just very confused. Confusion is definitely rife. And also, I'm not really a cable knitter, so the amount of cables. I'm trying to move this out of frame so when I call people back, they can't see it. There we go. Don't think you can see it now. It's gone. It's gone. Right. If you didn't want to see the MKAL, you can look back now. I'll need to 2140. Got it on me. Cool. So I can put it down below. So yes, if you do not want to see the MKAL, you can look back now. I guess I'm just going to chat for a bit now. If you're not here for the live stuff, thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. If you do want to stick around, feel free to stick around for a little bit longer. Just have a drink. Life stuff. Not too much to report. In my personal life. Work was crazy last week. I had a lot of staffing issues and it was stressful and I wasn't feeling 100%, but hopefully this week will be better. I think my camera's off on an angle, but I can't fix it. That was my camera moving. Hold on. I think that's better. I just thought it go bloop. So yeah, work has been work. Not been too, the kids have been fine, but it was just stressful in the sense of staffing. So there's that. But we had a long weekend, which I really needed. So I've got a short week this week, only 4 days, and I'm so thankful for that. What else is there? We do have some family stuff going on, but I don't know if they'd want me to share that, so I'm not going to. But that kind of threw some spanners in the works. Everyone's okay, but there was a little bit of a shock. But everyone's all good. But I'm not going to talk too much about that. And then what else happened? I don't really think anything else happened, to be perfectly honest. Just work, and then yeah, I was able to knit a bit more this week. No update on the uni situation. I need to still go back into campus and get my clash sorted out, but I just haven't had time to with work. Work has been taking priority this week because last week, first week back for term 4, which is always mental. So yeah, it's just one of those things, I think. Starting to warm up here, so there's days where it feels like summer, which is really weird, but then it's cold in the morning. Kind of messing with me a little bit, I think. I'm wanting to start cast on something new soon, but I think I want to try if I can. I don't want to push myself too much, but if I can, I'd like to get some things cast off, clear some needles, get this MKAL finished because I'm always behind on it. But I also want to cast on some new things. There's a shawl by Kelly Monster, I think it's called Beauty Queen, that I really want to cast on. It's been on my queue for ages, and some sweaters that I really want to do, so might be some new cast-ons in the future. We'll see how we go. We'll see what happens. I can't remember if I said this last week because I can't remember when we found out, but we've got family coming for Christmas, which I'm super excited about. I don't know where it is. That makes no sense. Hold on. I don't know what it's like where you live, but here all the Christmas stuff started coming out. So I was in Kmart the other day. I had to pick up something, I think, for work, and it was all the Christmas pillows and like homewares and things. And I got really excited because we've got people coming, and it just makes me really happy. So very much looking forward to December. It's going to be busy because I'm going to have a lot of people to cook for. Got to make sure my presents are ready to go like the week before Christmas because they arrive before Christmas. So I want to make sure everything's ready to go, and then the kids aren't like, oh, what's my present? Because I'm going to have my nieces and nephews here as well. So exciting. But I think that's all for this week. My plan now is, if I get the motivation, go clean my kitchen. Otherwise maybe I might do it later. It needs to be done today. I need to do my dishes, but I don't really want to do it right now. I do want to knit more, so I might do that for a little bit longer. Put away all this yarn that I brought out for the podcast because it can't live on the floor. My cat will throw it across to the other side of the room, which is not ideal. So, and she has done it before because I forgot to put something away, and the next morning it was on the other side, and I was like, oh, great. She didn't eat it, thankfully, but she could have done. So, I'm going to go. I hope that you have a great week. That's the right word. My brain has gone to sleep this week, I think. I hope you have a great week. I hope to see you again next week. If you like the podcast and you want to see more, please feel free to subscribe, give me a like, tell me what you're working on at the moment, and I will see you next time. Bye.